Shortly after, he sadly passed away, causing several video games to honor Bain's legacy.
Before we continue, check out this single from SoundMojo's album Balance.
WatchMojo is back at it again, and it hasn't even been a month since they were crashing out in the comment section of another YouTuber's video, which I've also talked about a few weeks ago. And recently, they got exposed doing something way worse, just straight up diabolical stuff, and they've basically destroyed whatever's left of their reputation, as a lot of big creators have talked about this. So this tweet by Genna Bain pretty much sums up the whole situation. She said, "My late husband, TotalBiscuit, being mentioned in a monetized, lazy listicle video by WatchMojo called 10 YouTubers who made videos when they knew they were dying is tasteless enough. Plugging their AI slop music project in it as well, unforgivable. You should be ashamed." So it was Jacksfilms and his community who actually found out about this. One of his Discord members informed him about the video.
Jacksfilms Discord member Bait found a recent WatchMojo video whose title alone would give most people pause.
And Jack broke it all down in detail in his video. WatchMojo has hit a new lojo. And yes, the WatchMojo video is called 10 YouTubers who made videos when they knew they were dying, and as Genna said, it's fully monetized.
I want to see if they put ads on this. Oh my fucking god. So they monetized,
which is already despicable on its own, but then about 10 minutes in, while they're specifically covering TotalBiscuit's death, they did this.
Shortly after, he sadly passed away, causing several video games to honor Bain's legacy.
Before we continue, check out this single from SoundMojo's album Balance. Classical music reimagined as rock, hard rock, and metal. Check out the full track and album below.
Now, if you go to the description of that video right now, it says that 100% of the proceeds from the video will go to their charitable initiative, MojoGives, which donates to charities including colon cancer. Very noble. Except that is not what the description said before. Originally, it was promoting their AI music channel and their new WatchMojo multiplayer game. And as Jack pointed out, they also included the names of the deceased YouTubers, Technoblade and TotalBiscuit, among others, into the description as SEO search terms, essentially running their names through the algorithm to get the video pushed into those audiences.
they really wanted to get Technoblade, Minecraft, and TotalBiscuit in there to really maximize the searchability for this.
So the video was being monetized and actively pushed into people's recommended feeds using the names of people who had passed away. And they of course have changed the description after the backlash hit and pinned this comment. Hi, please know that we made the changes requested of us to our description and pin comment, as we recognize the unintended and accidental insensitivity. Hard to call any of it accidental. So Jack then dug into the AI music channel that they were promoting, and the channel is called SoundMojo.
Alan's album here. Let's check it out. So yeah, it's like an epic, metal rock version of O Fortuna Carmina.
So Jack has a theory that the same guy who was crashing out in the comment sections a few weeks ago is the same person now responding to comments on SoundMojo defending the AI music. And that person is apparently Ashcan, the CEO and founder of WatchMojo, who also seems to be the one generating all these AI music. Now, I'm fully on board with this theory because, as Jack pointed out, the comments from both YouTube channels are giving out this same Reddit mod energy and the same writing patterns. Here are some examples from the comment section of the SoundMojo video. Kazu Ninja said, "You can tell that when this song got finished generating, Ashcan leaned back into his chair and went, 'Oh yeah, this is it. You can't top this.'" And then SoundMojo replied, actually, I think Arya is the peak, but Current a close second. Anyone who can't appreciate that lacks taste, which is ironic because the anti-AI crowd is big on thinking they have taste. And again, we're not putting this on WatchMojo, it's a whole other channel, so the crashing out by some is indeed amusing piece. And then user YTX replied, hey Ashcan, how does it feel knowing for a fact that your life legacy will forever be that of a ghoulish content farmer who could never conceive something original or meaningful? Must be awful, I imagine. Hope that sensation lingers through the rest of your life. Tick Old Cat says, you can always tell when you actually write the comments and not chat GPT because suddenly you forget what proper everything is. Cornflower said, it's crazy an owner of a YouTube channel with nearly 26 million subscribers is acting this image in this comment section. And SoundMojo replied, nah, what's crazy is seeing the outraged generation losing their marbles over this. Enjoy or don't. Safko replied, who's losing their marbles? LMAO. Toast R said, as an artist and musician, this is an affront to all artistic integrity and creativity itself. Disgusting. SoundMojo replied, you are aware that many musicians use AI the same way many in Hollywood do. Get over yourself and stop crashing out. If you don't enjoy it, just avoid it. Never understood the sense of indignation from people not liking free entertainment. 512px said, how do I avoid your dogshit prompted music if you don't tag it as dogshit prompted music? Genius. Enjoy your 20-50 views per song. D Winkley said, it's really hard to avoid it when slop channels such as this keep pushing it down everyone's throats. Aquafield Rock said, I'd rather listen to billions of bobcats than this slop. Lemon OP said, top 10 channels that should be deleted. Number 1, WatchMojo. Sricat WM said, the crash outs might be the only human element this channel provides. They're probably gonna get a lot more comments now that big YouTubers like Charlie, Dolan, and of course Jacksfilms himself have made videos about this situation. Speaking of which, here are some of the comments from Jacksfilms video. Make Show said, top 10 worst ad placements. Batman does not pay taxes said, here before WatchMojo goes to Jack's house. Luke On Demand said, top 10 CEOs who've sworn. Philip said, it's almost like they realized crashing out made WatchMojo relevant again and decided to keep doing it to try to get attention. Any publicity is good publicity mindset. Here are some comments in Charlie's video talking about it. Mika172 said, if you guys didn't think it was disgusting enough, do know they posted it around Technoblade's birthday, most likely knowing it will be getting more searches than usual. If that's true, then that's just diabolical. Alalin Referia said, the only mojo I need is MojoJojo. Johnny said, top 10 CEOs who ruined their brand. BBNE said, WatchMojo was ahead of its time, making industrial slop before AI. Mag1Cycle said, Ashcan, trash can. Now here's some comments from Dolan Dark's video. Milky Nobama said, this funeral was sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. So yeah, that's about it for the WatchMojo situation. Go check out Jacksfilms video if you haven't already. Anyway, like and subscribe or your entire music library will be replaced with SoundMojo songs. Thanks for watching and I'll see you around.